The tip of the spear that wounded Jesus Christ is found in a deserted chapel in Mexico, and a scavenger who finds it gets possessed and brings it to Los Angeles. There, having seen a demon try to enter Earth through a young girl, something that ought to be impossible due to a covenant between heaven and hell, cynical occult specialist John Constantine exorcises the demon from her. Constantine, who has terminal lung cancer, meets with Gabriel, a half-breed angel, and asks for a life extension in return for his assistance deporting Hell's army. In response, Gabriel says that doing good things out of self-interest will not get him into heaven. Detective Angela Dodson is looking into the death of her twin sister Isabel, who jumped over the roof of a mental health facility. Angela finds it hard to accept that her religious sister, a devoted Catholic, would end her life and go to hell. As Angela hears Isabel mention Constantine on surveillance camera, she goes to get his help. Until he sees demons following Angela and drives them away, he declines to assist. He verifies Isabel's suicide by using a ritual to see her in hell. Constantine reveals to Angela that he killed himself as a youth due to anguish caused by encountering supernatural entities. Even though he was resurrected, his suicide attempt condemned him to hell when he passed away. Father Hennessy, a friend of Constantine's, finds a symbol on Isabel's wrist at the morgue, but the half-breed demon Balthazar kills him. Hennessy cut the symbol into his palm so that Constantine and Angela would find it. In Isabel's hospital room, Angela also discovers a hint that points to a chapter in the Bible about hell. The Antichrist Mammon, Lucifer's son, is represented by the symbol, according to Beeman, Constantine's ally, before he is killed by Balthazar. The chapter foretells Mammon's usurpation of his father and conquest of Earth with the aid of a strong psychic and divine intervention. Isabel, the psychic, killed herself to stop Mammon. Angela discloses that she suppressed her abilities, similar to Isabel's, in order to prevent being labeled as insane like her sister. By causing a near-death experience, Constantine aids Angela in regaining her abilities, which she then employs to locate Balthazar. After questioning Balthazar, Constantine discovers that Angela has been selected to be his new host and that Mammon's divine assistance is symbolized by the blood of Christ on the tip of the spear. Balthazar is destroyed by an invisible force, and Angela is taken hostage by Mammon. Constantine conjures up images in order to find Angela at the mental health facility, with the assistance of the witch Dr. Papa Midnight. With the help of Chaz Kramer, his apprentice and driver, Constantine equips himself and storms the building, fighting his way past legions of demons to reach Angela. After it appears that Constantine and Chaz have freed Mammon from her, Gabriel, the invisible entity, kills Chaz. Gabriel wants to unleash hell on Earth out of resentment at God's compassion for humanity and forgiving of even the worst of people. He believes that those who survive will then be really deserving of God's love. After throwing Constantine aside, Gabriel gets ready to stab Angela with the spear tip in order to release Mammon. In a state of desperation, Constantine cuts his wrists in suicide, fully aware that Lucifer will personally come get him. Time stops, and Constantine persuades Lucifer to step in and put an end to Mammon. Gabriel tries to strike Lucifer, but discovers that he is without heavenly protection and cannot. When Lucifer realizes this, he burns off Gabriel's wings and sends Mammon back to hell. Reluctantly, Lucifer grants Constantine his life back in exchange for his help, but he declines and requests that Isabel be sent to heaven. Isabel is set free by Lucifer, but Constantine starts to rise to heaven in recognition of his heroic sacrifice. Enraged, Lucifer gives Constantine his life back and cures him of his cancer because he thinks he will eventually show that hell is where he belongs. Before departing, Constantine gives the now mortal Gabriel a punch and gives Angela the task of securing the spear tip. When Constantine visits Chaz's tomb in a sequence that occurs after the credits, he sees Chaz transformed into an angel.